So, in coronavirus news today, again, listen, I'm not telling anybody to listen to anything that I'm telling you. I'm not no fucking scientist. I'm not in the government. All I am is a motherfucker who is paying attention to the shit that's going on and having conversation with people in the health field, people that used to be in the army, been deployed and shit. Listen. So, they're gonna roll out these vaccines in December. And the vaccine ain't even a cure. It's supposed to be something to treat the symptoms. When they telling you to treat the symptoms now is to stay your black ass or your white ass or whatever color your ass you want to be named by society in the house and away from people for 2 weeks. So the vaccine is for the people who get it and become ill. And the people that usually become ill have pre-existing conditions already. And if the vaccine ain't 100% safe, what the fuck you think gonna happen to the people who take the vaccine? If they already sick, and for everybody to talk about the CDC, you do realize that the CDC is still ran by our government. You stupid motherfuckers. But anyways, I was talking to a friend of mine, and me and this dude, this is a good dude. We found the gym, a new gym together and everything. This is just gonna be amazing. But anyways, we talking and we have these conversations, and I like talking to people and having conversations, not just about a bunch of bullshit, but just life or whatever. For people from different backgrounds. But anyways, so the people in the healthcare field, when these vaccines roll out, going to be the first people, quote unquote, to get the vaccinations. And right now they're not going to be mandated, but to be able to continue to work in your healthcare field, you're probably going to have to get the vaccination. And you know what they're going to have you do? You're going to have to sign a consent form to take the vaccination. So you know what that means. Because they don't know what the long-term effects for these vaccinations are going to do to motherfuckers. So if these vaccinations fuck you up within whatever time, they don't hold no responsibility for it. So that's cool? You cool with that? There's no cure for the common cold. But they got a cure. They don't have the cure. They don't even have a cure for the flu. Like I just like what I just want to know like what people are. So you sit around, you go to work every day, you get ready to celebrate Thanksgiving. And a pandemic. It's a pandemic. Hundreds of thousands of people are dying. The motherfuckers still talking about celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas. This don't sound like no pandemic to me. So, are you just listening to what the people who are quote unquote in charge are telling you, and you're not thinking about this shit yourself? You're just gonna go do willy nilly and do what they tell you to do? I think that as citizens, as human beings, we really need to start talking to one another about life, like real life shit. And fuck the color of your skin. Fuck your position that you have as a job or whatever. This shit is real. And the people who that you all don't even think about who are in charge, like the families, the Rothschilds, and all these motherfuckers. That's why that one motherfucker had like what 6 heart transplants. There's people on this earth who are smarter, who think that they're smarter than everybody else, and control this planet that want to stay alive forever. And the only way they're gonna try to get that shit done is having tests done. So now with this vaccination, you know they need a nice sized population test the vaccination out on. They ain't found enough motherfuckers to test this shit on. So guess who gonna be the test dummies? Listen, people gonna get sick. People been getting sick from the beginning of time. People are gonna die. People have been dying from the beginning of time. This is what life is. You have an immune system. You have choices you can make in the foods you eat. You have choices you can make by exercises and being healthy to try to help prolong your life, etc. There are certain diseases that come about that, yeah, if we can do something about it, let's try to do something about it. But first off, the fucking virus was created in a lab. This ain't even no shit that came from just like the earth. So if we know that, this shit is too easy for me. I don't know why it's so hard for everybody else. I'm just, and like I say, I'm nobody. You ain't gotta listen to the shit I say. But one thing that I'm not gonna do, and there's a bunch of other people I talk to, skin colors different than mine, etc. I'm not you. You're not giving me no vaccine. I'll take my chances. And what they're trying to do with all this fucking fear and all this other shit is to scare enough people, which they already probably, they have. That's about the whole thing with the my gym situation or whatever, which I'm not worried about that. Fuck that. Come to push, come to shove, I work out at home. Like, that ain't shit, but whatever. To scare enough people into doing the shit. And then they're going to be looking at everybody else who's saying no to it and be like, oh, you all this and that. No, knock yourself out. If you take the vaccination and you don't even have symptoms or whatever is going to prevent you from getting it, then fine. That means that if I don't take it and I don't get sick and I get sick, you still ain't got nothing to worry about. Have fun with that bullshit. Coronavirus new. I'm just paying attention to what's going on, and I hope that you all are too.